Jimmy Fosnard in the 20J, and Brett McDonald in the 25, row 4. Joe Kelly in the 66, Rob Shook in the 64, the 5th row. Starting 11th and 12th, the 28Y of Terry Young, and last week's winner, Corey McPherson in the C33. Broniszewski in the 08 starts 13th, 14th at 13X O'Brien. Kyle Busch wins the NASCAR truck race tonight. Scott Byers, Mark Sanders take off. Green is out. The Millerstown pick apart. Dirt Cars Sportsman 20-lap feature is underway. It's Byers ahead down the back straightaway. Off at 4, Sanders on the outside. Miller and Lipinski all running together. Byers just in front of Sanders, who tries to pull even. Miller would like to get between the two of them in the 81. And there's the Polish Prince down on the low side. Dave Bettis in the 75 out of shape off the second turn, trying to get back on the racetrack, and does. Sanders leads. Byers is second. Miller is third. Jimmy Fosnard is up to fourth after starting seventh in the 20J. Oh, Lipinski in the 55L had a handful of steering wheel off of 4. Back on the racetrack he goes, but way deep in the field now. Mark Sanders is your leader out of Lernerville, Ohio. Mike Miller moving to second. Scott Byers is third. Brett McDonald has taken over fourth, and Jim Fosnard fifth that last lap. Now Corey McPherson, look at him coming. We got lap traffic ahead, and they're going about 10 miles an hour compared to the leaders. Oh, this could be fun. Sanders and Miller doesn't hesitate. He went for it. He's still going. He's to the tippy top. Mark Sanders still your leader. Caution is out for the 55S, I believe, the 55S. So, Mark Sanders will restart the race once we get to turn 4. Here we go. Mike Miller on the outside, slides up the banking again, and Sanders is your leader down the back chute. Ahead of McDonald now. Brett McDonald into third. He started 8th. Problems for the Polish Prince, Bob Lipinski, to the infield. Caution is on the speedway. We got debris on the racetrack. Right there on the inside, midway between turn 4 and the 9th, and the 66 of Joe Kelly is 10th. Away we go. Oh, Manor 3 wide, trying to get 4 wide for third down the back chute. McPherson has the preferred line. He's up to third. It's into Miller just a bit. Mike steers out of it. Corey Mack hugging the rail so fast through the turns in the C33, and the Shrek is coming right with him. Paul Schreckengost in the 3S. Your leader is still Mark Sanders. Dave Bettis in the 75, a problem over in turn 2, gets it gathered back up. The CO4 trailing a lot of blue smoke. And Pierce headed for the pits. He will get there. Sanders, McPherson, Miller, and Schreckengoss lead the field into turn 3 and 4. 9 laps. We'll have 11 to go. McPherson on the outside takes the lead. The Stans Transmissions car flies to the front, taking the lead on lap 10 after starting 12th. Well, he spun the tires a bunch there coming off of turn 4. Halfway home. Dave Bettis in the 75 out of shape in front of your leaders. They get by so far into turn 3. Jimmy Fosnaught and Brett McDonald will-to-will for 5th. The race for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th continues between Sanders, Schreckengoss, and Miller. Corey McPherson pulling away now out in front by more than 2 seconds. Miller charging into the corners, clear to the top in 4. Stans Transmissions Advanced Auto Parts C33 your leader, and now Mike Miller trying to put a little daylight between he and Mark Sanders for 2nd and 3rd. Schreck 4th, Brett McDonald 5th, Jimmy Fosnaught 6th, Joe Kelly 7th, Bob Egley, who started clear back at 24th, is up to 8th. Scott Byers is 9th, and Rob Shook and A.J. Flick battle for 10th. Corey McPherson has now turned the fastest lap of the race. No surprise there, out in front and flying. 5 laps to go. Traffic ahead as Corey Mack, the Tarentum Tear, heads into turn number 1. Mike Miller 2nd, Mark Sanders 3rd, Paul Schreckengoss and Brett McDonald 4th and 5th. Joe Kelly and Jim Fosnaught battle for 6th down the back straightaway. Kelly just ahead of Fosnaught into turn number 3. And he'll make the pass. Close racing for the leader, Corey McPherson, as Mike Miller closes in. Miller's made up some ground. Just 2 to go. Caution is out. Caution on the speedway. Oh, we got a car turned around there right by the deal sign. Oh, Fraser after winning 2 weeks ago. Last year's track champion. And Mike Miller alongside former track champion as well. Off we go. Corey Mack with the lead. Miller, Sanders, McDonald, now Schreck to the outside. Fosnaught coming back on the bottom. Kelly stuck in the middle. Like Talladega, you don't want to get stuck in the middle of that track. Inside okay, outside okay, but you don't want to be in the middle. Corey McPherson extends the lead. We've got just over a lap to go. Looking for his 9th career Lernerville checkered flag. Jimmy Fosnaught moves up to 5th in the 20J. Harry Young with a problem here in the 28Y continues on. The Stans Transmissions Advanced Auto Parts C33, the Tarentum Tear. Corey McPherson wins again. Miller 2nd, Sanders 3rd, McDonald 4th, Fosnaught 5th. back-to-back goes Corey Mack, the Tarentum Tear in the season. Now the crate machine, the GM 604 crate-powered SMS chassis, back in the winner's circle, back to Sheets Victory Lane. On a rail from 12th to 1st before the halfway mark. Stands, transmissions, Advanced Auto Parts, Tim Davis Auto Body. C33. How about a nice hand? The helmet's already off. The Tarentum Tear. Corey McPherson is your winner in the Millerstown Pick-Apart Dirt Car Sportsman. He'll get the trophy. From Michaela, the plaque from Twin State, the Turner's Iced Tea, and those Snyder potato chips. What do you want to ask you, man? This thing just looks flawless.
Yeah, I'm starting to get this thing dialed in. You know, I'm fine-tuning it from here on out, and it's getting better each week.
Not only were you fast in the turns, but I thought you had some pretty good straightaway speed. Forward bite.
Yeah, you know what? I'm really happy with this GM 604 crate motor. I have no complaints about it. I would recommend it to anyone. I'm really happy to have it in my car.
You went from like 12th to 1st in about 9 laps. You're cruising along, traffic and all that. Then there's a caution with 3 to go. Any concerns at that point?
Yeah, I always get a little cautious at the end whenever there's a caution, you know, because I never know who's going to come up through.
But you were fine from the middle to the bottom tonight.
Yeah, I was trying to use all the track, you know, see where there was good bite and a good line, and the car seemed to work well everywhere.
Did you get the hat trick next week?
I'm going to go for it, man.
People you need to thank.
I need to thank Bobby Benson, Stan's Transmissions. I need to thank Advanced Auto Parts in Natrona Heights, Tim Davis Auto Body. I think that's it. And all my crew and my family. Couldn't do it without all those guys. SS Chassis and Supply, Ingram Engines.
Let me ask you a question. I know a 604 crate like you've got puts out about 400 horsepower, correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Now what did your other stock motor put out?
Well over 500. A lot of these 350s are making around 550 horsepower.
Sometimes less is better.
Yeah, especially on a slick track like this, you know, the object is to get the power to the ground, you know.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Corey McPherson, your winner in the Millerstown Pick-Apart Dirt Car